Welcome back to Inside Sports, and I've got the Harrisons on here, right? I've got Buddy and Dusty. Now you tell me which one is which. No, I'm going to tell you. Dusty, how you doing, man?
Good.
You've been on here before, haven't you?
Yes.
How you been doing since the last time you were here?
Good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Won a national championship?
Yeah, won the Silver Glove.
Yeah, where'd you win that?
It's first it was here, then Georgia, and then it went to Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, going to Kansas City. They got some crazy little women there. And when I go there, I'm going to try to get myself one. No. Buddy, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine. It
What's
seems like a year flies, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Believe me, I've been trying to slow them down now that I'm hitting the 71. I mean, I'm trying to slow down. I don't want to go any higher.
You haven't changed much. The hat, maybe.
Yeah, the hat. It's a new hat. Bobby just gave me this, man. My man, Bobby Magruder.
Made you look younger.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I mean, you know, the hat makes me look younger because it covers up the lack of hair that's underneath this, you know, that's on the brow. I had a haircut yesterday. A guy charged me 50 cents, and that was with the tip I gave him. I mean, there's not much hair. He has to cut up there so you can see that. Whoops, don't want to get it too much. People get excited. Anyway, what's next for you? You going to fight tomorrow night?
No, I fight the 31st.
You fight the 31st?
Yes, at JC's.
Yeah, and down there in Waldorf, Greater Waldorf JC's. I remember when they didn't have any place many years ago.
Well, he spends half his time in Waldorf and half in D.C.
Yeah.
So he's got a big following up in Waldorf. So
Yeah, I imagine so.
his mother lives in Waldorf.
Yeah.
She lives in what?
She lives in Waldorf. So a lot of people come to see him up there. So he knows. He goes to school in Waldorf now.
Yeah.
Do you? Where do you go to school?
Benjamin Stoddard.
Benjamin Stoddard, right? Let me see, that's near Thomas Stone?
Yes.
Thomas Stone.
How'd you know that?
Because I used to broadcast high school football and basketball down there. Thomas Stone, a lot of the guys that were there were good friends of mine. Jim Richmond, I think he's still the principal. No, he's the superintendent of schools now, but he was at Stone, and so was the Hoagie man, Ron Stover.
And that's where he'll go.
Yeah,
next school.
but he's not. He retired. Ron did. Ron was a good guy. Of course, he weighed about 480 pounds. He was only as tall as you. That's true. That's true. He carried a lot of weight. I don't know how much he carried the weight in school, but I mean, you know, he was on the heavier side. Somebody, how's he been doing this last year?
Well, we Silver Gloves is a big tournament.
Right.
In fact, it's very big for someone at his age.
That's right.
He won locally. He fought 3 times at Sugar Ray Leonard's, and then you go to Georgia. He fought all 3 days in Georgia, and he won. Then you go to Kansas, and now you're fighting Everett, the top guys in the country. And he fought 3 times. He won all 3 times.
That's great.
Yeah.
So how's he going to do this year?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, he has already won the Sugar Rays a few times, and now he made it to the finals, which was March 31st in Waldorf. So,
Well, you know,
the guy told him, he says, hey, next week I'm coming to sweep up some dust. So
sweep up some
his
dust.
name's Dusty, and the guy said, I come up here to sweep up some dust.
Who, the opponent?
Yes.
Oh, man, who's he?
Shamil Johnson.
Yeah. You can take him, can't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be the one that's cleaning. You can tell him that you're going to be the dustpan, that he's going to be the dustpan, and that you'll sweep the dust up with him. Right?
I hope so.
Yeah. That's great. So do you want to go professional when you get old enough?
Yes.
Good. Well, you're going the right way. You're winning all these, man. I'll tell you what. I bet the women go after you down there. I bet you tell them that you're probably a jockey or a dwarf or something, some of those older women. Because I see you running around with the, you know, the big malls and all like that.
He's had 120, how many fights?
123 fights.
123 fights.
He's 11.
11
He's still
years
11.
old.
Yeah, he'll be 12 May 21st. Yeah.
Looks good. Good-looking kid.
Wonder why?
Did you fight?
Yes. I fought for Bobby Magruder.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Bobby has a lot of fighters. You know, I've seen some of his fighters fight. Very good. Very good. And he's following in your footsteps then.
Actually, the same things he told me then, in the same phrase, in the exact same way, is most likely the same way I tell him now, and it's working pretty good.
That's pretty good. And where do you have him working out?
I have a gym, old school boxing in Clinton, Maryland.
In Clinton, Maryland. Where is that exactly?
On Old Alexander Ferry Road.
Yeah, it's up there by the Hideaway.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know all the bars and hot spots, don't you? Yeah, you can walk to the Hideaway from there.
Yeah, I know where the Hideaway is, sure. I remember when it opened, too. I watched the season opener of one of the ice hockey seasons there with Peter O'Malley and the general manager of the Capitals at the time.
After this show, when
Yeah.
this show airs, we go to the Hideaway to watch this show.
Oh, do you?
That's really the truth. We sit in there
Good.
and watch it. They
Good.
show it on across all the TVs.
Yeah, you can tell the owner up there. I used to come in there many years ago. Yeah, I know right where it is. That's good. Good. I love it. Well, it looks like we're winding down, but we'll see you in action tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
31st.
No, next week. See,
March
I caught
31st,
ya.
Friday,
I caught
Waldorf.
ya.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll be, and we'll be looking for you to dust him off, not for him to try to sweep anything up.
All right.
Tell him when he comes into your house, it's your house, not his. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Buddy, thanks for stopping
No,
by.
thank
It's
you
always
very,
a
very much.
pleasure.
Appreciate it.
And
Hope we
good
see you
to
again next
too.
year.
Yeah, if I'm still alive. I mean, I'm getting old. Anyway, don't forget those boxing dates. Tomorrow at Sugar Ray's Gym, and next Friday night down in Waldorf at the Greater Waldorf JC's, and then the Jimmy Evans on show on April 14th. See you later. See you next week. Have a great time. Enjoy it. Get down to the Ag Day dinner down at the Maryland Department of Agriculture tomorrow, 9 to 3, and it's free, except for the Cokes, which I will be selling. Not for me, but for the benefit of the Ag Department. I didn't want you to think it was me. See you then, because we're going around in circles right now. Not the squared circle.